back. Good plays have them on the move on first down.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. Brown has the first down and much more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he fins him off. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do. But when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be intercepted. Rashard Robinson with a pick. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Wait, 20! 56.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Here's Brady to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
Brady's throw there complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Throwing on first down is Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they go to work on a first and goal.
Jones.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. What a great start. You get the points on the first drive of the game. Now here you get an interception. Look to add to your lead.
And I just wonder about the strategy we saw coming right back at them. Yeah, they're down, but I felt like they were pressing it too much. They didn't need to play catch-up this early in the game, and it ended up costing them.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Brady. Going up top for Miller. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Scotty Miller,
38 yards.
And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. but where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Had to pass there. Third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Running on first down is Fournette, but he can only manage a yard or so before he's brought down.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now Brady.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Going deep this time for Miller. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. They give him a gain of 37. Brady now on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Leonard Fournette.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And it's now 21-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
To throw again on second down, Jackson.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Rashard Robinson with a pick.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Hey, check Mike 6, let me go. Just like that, Mike 6, you got to get the ball, D, get the ball right here, let's go. Hey, check Mike 6. Hey, check, Mike 6,
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 28-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
James Prochet to return it.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Still going. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They go play action with Jackson. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening. But that
and he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a...
I'm ready for more. If you fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3.